Rahul is our coolest performer of the match, powered by Voltas. Shore kam, calm zyada. So he definitely did a lot of calm today, Harsha. He was calm and did a lot of calm as well, because 93 of 53, you were talking about shifting those gears. He did that perfectly today.
And he's finished, he's striking 175 at the end, so he's lived up to what he said himself. He was very calm because there's class all over KL Rahul. At 29 of 29 balls, you thought, okay, how is he going to play it? I think there was one shot. It was the 11th over where he sweeps Krunal Pandya. And that suddenly triggered off something. Then the little drizzle, that 22 run over of Josh Hazlewood. How did you hit Josh Hazlewood for 22? Dooley, explain to me, why was he bowling so short? He was setting up for the pull shot.
He bowled a lot of slower balls in that over, Hazlewood, which surprised me somewhat. But that is a situation where he looked up at the scoreboard.
He realized.
And they were 107 Duckworth Lewis, right? The rain was just starting to fall.
We saw those.
We saw the note. Everyone was checking the notes. He's looked up at that scoreboard, and you can guarantee they were 98, I think, at the time, and they needed to be 107. Then all of a sudden, they're 115, and then 120.
The Duckworth Lewis was 115,
and they were 120.
Yes, they were 8 runs short.
And they were 120 at the after that over. That is a situation where he has assessed it, and he said, I need something here. Best on best, I'm going to take you down. And he did it absolutely superbly. I mean, the pull shots, the reading of the length, and then almost picking the bowler's brain last ball, staying deep and just banging that one over long off for 6. I mean, it was just high quality. And
he had to have read Hazlewood because he pulled 2 for 4.
Correct.
He had to have read that he's going to bowl fuller, and then the 6. The straight 6. Also with KL Rahul, he's got shots everywhere. I mean, Dooley and me are sitting and watching in the green room. He played a couple of boundaries square. It was brilliant. I mean, Stubbs hit one unbelievable shot too. But Rahul is hitting 4s there. He's hitting 4s there. He's hitting down the ground. He's the kind of player who's got a shot everywhere.
Well, he had 19 runs with a pull shot today, so he clearly was reading the pitch very well. But Harsha, you've seen him for many years. You've always complimented how great he is as a batsman. But today he celebrated very unlike himself. You know,
when you said cool, I was going to tell you he was cool
not,
till the last ball was bowled.
We're not used to seeing, maybe this is the daddy version of KL Rahul now, that he's more animated, he's more, I don't know, energetic.
He's cool.
He's daddy cool.
The daddy
Unless we get him onto the field and he wins a game, which is a close game, maybe we'll see a different Dooley as well.
But maybe also the intense satisfaction of taking a game that was going and piloting it through. I'd imagine that there could be few more satisfying things in a game than to max a run chase and take your team home.
Yes.
And I think that would have been the satisfaction. And I mean, new franchise. He's moved from a place he seemed to be unhappy in, and then suddenly comes and plays one of the top 2-3 innings of this year's tournament. So yeah.
There's a sense of relief as well that comes out with emotion when you get the job done. And sometimes you don't know. I mean, you don't quite realise what you're doing as well. But I love seeing that from KL Rahul because, you know, for so long in his career, we've talked about strike rates. We've talked about playing more for not as much for the team at different times. And, you know, we've been a little bit critical here and there. We've never doubted his class and his quality. We all, I think, have felt that he can be better. And I think that's a fair assessment of where we sat. It was nothing to do with the quality of the player, the quality of the stroke making, the ability to do all that. It was just the fact that he didn't quite bring it out and wasn't quite there with it. We're seeing a different style this year in particular, and I love it. Absolutely love it. It takes me back to the 100 in Dubai, which was just one of the most phenomenal innings I've seen live in T20 cricket. It was unbelievable. And when you see him play like that, and you know he can play like that, that's what you want to see more often. And we saw more of it tonight. I thought it was brilliant.
He's got all facets. He's got a test 100 in South Africa in very difficult conditions. So he's had a fabulous World Cup. Again, at the Champions Trophy, he's taken you home a couple of times. I think this idea of taking a team home, maybe he's relishing the responsibility of taking the team home, but for heaven's sake, give him a number.
Please.
In ODI cricket, this is your number. In T20, this is your number.
Is it the number we're not allowed to mention?
Oh, the number 4?
4?
You both just said it.
Well, again, because he came in today, we would have
walked
wanted him
into
to
it.
open, right?
I walked into it.
No, but today those rules don't apply because we've said momentum,
Correct.
we've said
Yeah, true,
two,
okay.
three other things.
They'll rule out the
Four as
Fortress.
well. Fortress.
Yeah.
So wasn't the fortress so much today, but KL Rahul came out and said, Rahul, naam to suna hoga. He was very cool and composed until that last ball, like Harsha said, which is why he was our coolest performer of the match, powered by Voltas. Shore calm zyada.